a hashtag United side who are unbeaten in 5 games in all competitions. But before we get into this match, did you catch the action from Tuesday night?
Thomas, Hogan lay back to Thomas, and Thomas is breaking down that left-hand channel. He's got Jesse Olakolo if he can find him. Still Thomas, Olakolo, 1-0 Brentwood Town. Hudson goes short, Olakolo. Hudson, Thomas, 2-1.
It's back-to-back home games for the Blues today as we look to cement our grip in second place. But it won't be easy. Standing in our way is a Tags outfit in good form, desperate for points as they battle to climb out of the relegation zone. It's 2nd versus 19th, our first league meeting since 2022, and there's plenty on the line at both ends of the table. So let's check out the side that Keith Rowland has selected today. Keith makes one change from Tuesday night, with Montel Adjaman coming in for Charlie Edwards in midfield. In goal is Melvin Minter. A back four of Wayne Reid, Captain Matt Cripps, Ethan Kezia and Max Hudson. Andy Freeman, Montel Adjaman and Alejandro Machado are in the midfield, while Jesse Olakolu and Kamani Thomas are on the wing to support Danny Ogunlay up front. Among the substitutes today is Ramel Aarons-Royal, Benes Vabadar, Charlie Edwards, Charlie Hughes and Louis Johnson, who is his first return since Welling United back in October in the FA Trophy. Let's take a look at the lineup for our visitors today. Jack Giddens is in goal. It's a back four of Jason Ring, Captain Nathan Smith, Jesse Ayula and former Brentwood Town left back Joshua Rosoki. A midfield pivot of Joe Christou and Matthew Woolbridge. They have a front field three of Jaden Brissett, Jackson Brown and Praise Othable, with Luke May Parrott, their leading goal scorer, leading the line.
It's 2 home games in less than a week for Brentwood Town as they face hashtag United here at the Brentwood Arena. The Tags come into this game 3 unbeaten in the league, but despite that 3-game unbeaten run, hashtag United do find themselves in that last relegation spot. Jay Devereaux and his men need to find wins, and they need to find wins soon because they don't want to find themselves come the end of April trending under the hashtag of relegation. Ogunlay striding towards goal, and that's going to be a free kick. Foul by Matt Wooldridge right at the edge of the penalty area. It's going to be Alejandro Machado. That's going to be Thomas. The wall does its job. Reid. That's the first time ball through to Brissett. Brissett has got Luke Parrott square to him. Saved by Minter, he took the shot on. And cleared by Hudson. Quick break from the Tags. Thomas. Agimang. Maybe Brentwood Town's turn to counter. Agimang. Oh, beautiful ball to Jesse Olakolo. What a ball that is. Olakolo, can he find the pass? Cleared and out for a corner. End-to-end stuff here at the Brentwood Arena. What a chance that was for hashtag United. Brissett through on goal. Chose to take the shot. He got Luke May Parrott square to his left. Maybe, just maybe, that may have been his best option. Cripps. He's going to go to ball over the top. He is. Looking for Ogunlay. Headed down into the path of Thomas. Oh, just over the crossbar from Kaimani Thomas. Oh, was on the score sheet in midweek against Cheshunt. Cripps again. That long ball forward. It's going to come to Thomas. Thomas! Oh, this time he does score. Kaimani Thomas, fine strike. Well, there ain't nobody like Kaimani. That's the song around these parts. That long ball over the top, it's so effective for Brentwood Town from Matt Cripps. Only one thing on Kaimani's mind there. Great strike in that bottom left-hand corner. Jack Giddins rooted to the spot. And that's 2-2 for Kaimani Thomas. And he just looks like a man that's absolutely loving his football at the moment. Brentwood Town 1. Hashtag United 0. Smith. Very, very experienced defender, Nathan Smith. Spells with Chesterfield and Yeovil. Brown. Palmed out and stuck in. But the flag's up. Hashtag United. Denied the equaliser. Cripps. Olakolu, no foul. Kaiser. Freeman. Finds Thomas. Thomas into the penalty area. Thomas shoots, saved by Giddins. And cleared away. In fact, it's going to be a foul. Another chance for Brentwood Town. Reed. Finds Agimang. Midfielder on loan from Horsham. Reed. Back to Agimang. Finds Reed. Reed goes to the ball through to Machado. Cleared away by Smith. It's up by Cripps. Reed. Good football this from Brentwood Town. Olakolu looking for Machado. Just can't get the right connection. But some nice football there from Brentwood Town. Ayola. Nice ball out to that right hand side looking for Jason Ring. Ring clips into the mixer, headed away by Cripps. Shot comes in, but not enough power behind it from Praise Ogbibo. Not enough on it to test Melvin Minter. Brentwood Town goal. Hudson. Ogunleye. Oh, wrong side of the upright from Danny Ogunleye. That's a golden chance for the Brentwood Town hitman. Got up really, really well. Could only direct it wrong side of a post. Agimang. Hudson. Thrown to Brentwood Town. And that's half time. Brentwood Town 1-0 up. Courtesy of a fine strike from Kaimani Thomas. 2-2 for him. Half time here at the Brentwood Arena. Brentwood Town 1. Hashtag United 0.
It's half time here at the arena, but before we get back into the second half, here's a little bit of club news that you should know. We're back at home next Saturday in our last home game of the year against Potters Bar Town. Tickets are available on Fanbase and on the turnstiles on the day. And finally, we're reaching nearly 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. So if you are not subscribed to Brentwood Town TV, make sure you hit that notification bell and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of Brentwood Town action this season. Your support, views, likes and shares really mean a lot to the club, and we really appreciate all of your support that we have had so far. So make sure you keep that continued and make sure that you subscribe. Right, let's get back to the action here with Brentwood Town leading by 1-0 against Hashtag.
Ogunleye. Crystal. Won back by Andy Freeman. Cripps. To that channel looking for Danny Ogunleye. And Ogunleye's done well. He's done very, very well. Can he find the pass? Goes to the shot, saved by Giddins. Did very, very well there, Danny Ogunleye. Used his strength very well to rob Nathan Smith. Got the shot away, and it's a big save from Jack Giddins to keep it at 1-0. Kaiser's done very, very well. What a run this is from Kaiser. Still Kaiser. He wins a free kick as well. Very, very well played there from Ethan Kaiser. Free kick, Brentwood Town. It's going to be Hudson or Thomas. It's going to be Hudson, just over the bar. Thomas, Hudson, Machado, shot blocked, comes out to Olakolu. Olakolu pulls it into the penalty area, flicked on, headed away, Freeman, Hudson, Thomas. Oh, good feet from Thomas, big save, good save from Jack Giddins. Again, it's that link up with Hudson and Thomas. Good feet from Kaimani Thomas, and it's a good save from Jack Giddins. Reed. Oh, looking for Olakolu. Dealt with by Smith. Still with Olakolu. Reed. Ogunleye, oh, just past the post from Danny Ogunleye. It's another good slick passing move from Brentwood Town. Lovely ball through from Reed to find Danny Ogunleye. Just pulls it wrong side of a post. Good football from Brentwood Town. Waldridge. Goes for a strike, blocked. One back by the Tags. One back by Brentwood Town. Ogunleye. Olakolu. Olakolu into that penalty area. Saved again by Giddins. And cleared away by Smith. Quick break from Brentwood Town. Rasoke into the penalty area. Brentwood Town just need to clear the lines. Chips in by Christou. On over the bar, big chance for #United. Lovely flow of ball into the penalty area from Joe Christou. The Tags just couldn't find the finish. It was really good to see. Louis Johnson back on the pitch after being out for a few weeks with that facial injury. Top player, Louis Johnson. Big boost to have him back in the Brentwood Town lineup. Thomas showing that acceleration, showing that strength. Thomas pulls it across. Going to come to Machado, takes deflection, great save and off the line. It was Nathan Wilson with the clearance. Giddins again. Out of Brentwood Town, not scored there. Great play from Kaimani Thomas again. Ball it across. Found Machado. Took a deflection. That's a fantastic save from Giddins, and that's a great clearance from Nathan Wilson. We remain at 1-0. Superb defending that from #United. Kaiser, Hudson, Thomas. Going at Jason Ring, finds a cross as well. Dealt with by Smith. Only as far as Ogunleye. Ogunleye clipped back in and over the bar, acrobatic from Charlie Hughes. Great effort from Charlie Hughes. Just over the crossbar. Brentwood Town just can't seem to find that second and most probably killer goal. Christou. Wilson. Ring into the mixer. Header comes in. Saved by Melvin Minter. It was Smith with a header. Machado. We are in time added on. Hudson. Hughes. Still Hughes. Thomas from distance. Saved by Giddings. Freeman. All the way back to Melvin Minter. Minter. Flicked on by Hughes. Straight into the path of Ogunleye. Ogunleye. 2-0! Danny Ogunleye wraps up and sends 3 points the way of Brentwood Town.
Come on, man! You saw my face. Just know I scored.
14 goals now for the season for Danny Ogunleye. That's a fantastic flick on from Charlie Hughes. That is a proper centre forwards flick on right into the path of Danny Ogunleye, who made no mistake into that bottom left hand corner past Jack Giddings, who's had a really good game in the #United goal. Nothing he could do about that though. Brentwood Town 2, #United 0. Machado, Johnson, Crystal, Machado, and Thomas. What can Thomas do? Thomas, Hudson pulled across. Oh, and Hughes just couldn't direct it goalwards. Knocked in the area, and there's Melvin Minter. Dive on the ball. And that's it. Brentwood Town back to winning ways. It's been a very, very good afternoon for Brentwood Town. Maybe should have been more than 2-0, but 3 points are going the way of the Blues. It's finished here at the Brentwood Arena. Brentwood Town 2, #United 0.
Keith, 2-0 win here against #United. Important 3 points, but also a very important clean sheet for us as well.
Very much so. Before the game started, I didn't say we put pressure on them to say it's a must-win game for us, but I felt that today was quite important. Obviously, coming off the back of 2 draws at home, which we felt we could have got something out of. For sure, Cheshunt here on Tuesday, but we started a bit nervous, and you know we left ourselves a little bit open at the back to start. But once we got the goal, and then obviously we grew into the game more in the second half.
And obviously we got that first goal. We created so many chances. I think we sort of made it a little bit hard for ourselves. And I bet you on the touchline there didn't want to repeat off Cheshunt where we created all these chances and didn't take maximum points.
We seem to, at the minute, be coming against goalkeepers who are playing really well. I mean, the goalkeeper for Cheshunt was surely their man of the match. Their goalkeeper today was really, really good. He kept them in the game, and they threw a few blocks in. But could you say it's bad finishing or good defending? I thought they actually defended quite well, but like in the middle third of the pitch, going into the 18-yard box, I thought we were dominant, especially second half. You know, but you've always got that 1-0. You've always got that worry of them maybe coming back into it. But you know, as much as we were really good today, I thought it would have been a misjustice if they'd have got anything out of the game today. #.
And I think all the players gave it their all today. You know, we've had Andy Freeman coming in place of Eddie Cole, and Ethan Kaiser's come in alongside Matt Cripps, and he's played really well in those first 2 games. So the squad are really putting in everything to keep this high place in the table, aren't we?
Well, obviously it's only Ethan's second game, so let's see how he gets on. You know, he's come with good pedigree, so let's see how he goes. You know, it's still early days with him. Obviously, we all know Andy. could probably go in goal and be man of the match, Andy. But he played particularly really well today, especially second half. He covered every blade. He ended up with cramp, which I can understand. And I don't normally single players out in the changing room, but I singled him out today. His attitude, everything about his game, but also thought there was a few other good performances out there. I really wanted Kamani to do 90 minutes today. Sometimes I get a bit fed up with subbing the wingers, and obviously Bennis has to wait, but at this point we couldn't get him on. I thought Jesse was good up to a point, and then obviously Daniel goes out to that side of the pitch, and then scores, and probably Daniel could have scored a hat trick today. But he got his goal. But yeah, probably the best way to describe that performance was we started off a little bit subdued the first half, but I think we grew into the game and we finished the game off well worthy of the result.
I know you've spoken about him in previous interviews, Keith. Louis Johnson back available, came off the bench today. How happy was you to see him back in the fold?
We wanted to get him on the pitch. He's wearing this face mask, and we want him to get back used to it because he hasn't been out for loads of time, but we, like I said, we have missed his dynamic in there, and we wanted to get him on the pitch, and the more he progresses, it's a little bit like Ethan. The more Louis can get back into the run of things, we'll give him every opportunity to do that. And then obviously with Ethan, the more games he gets, the more time he's trained, because he hasn't played for a while, So if we get him fit, and obviously we've got Rom and we've got Aaron, so we have people sitting outside the group as well. But at the minute we have to have competition for places. We're sitting second in the league, so there has to be competition for places, and there has to be that ambition and a bit of competitiveness in the group against each other, and that's what we want. And but to finish it off, absolutely delighted with that today, and we move on to Pottersbar next week.
Just quickly on that one, what are your sort of thoughts going into that one? It's the final home game of the year, so it's really important to see the year off in style.
Yeah, well, obviously their game was called off today for some whatever reason. But for me, it'll be another tough game. They've had another turnaround in players, But we'll just go into the game. It's important again. We'll have a good week with the players. It's so important going into the game on Saturday that we try and get something out of it. I'm sure Pottersbar will have something to say about that. But from my point of view, it's we have to start being a bit dominant. We looked at the results today, the results from last night, and the consistency is obviously with Folkestone, but we're sitting second, so we must have some consistency to be where we are. So it's a funny league this year we're looking at, and again, like I said, we're just over halfway now, and we've enjoyed it, and that's what I want the players to do. I don't want us to be nervous for where we are. It's like Alex said last week, we have put ourselves in this position, nobody else, so enjoy it. Be competitive in the squad and enjoy the games, but the most important thing on top of that is to go out and win.
Ethan joined with you after the 2-0 win here against #United. Yeah. It's your second game with us, but how did you find it out there?
No, it was good. It was a good run out. The boys played well. We were attacking really well. Probably should have got a few more, but we defended well, played well, and we came together as a squad.
Obviously, you came on board with us ahead of the Cheshunt game. Can you tell us a little bit about your playing history, where you've come from?
Yeah, I've been up and down throughout this league below. I hadn't been up to fitness when I first came in, but it was good to just jump straight in and get back to it. Good to play football again. Been out for a few months, so yeah, just good to get back in.
And today was one of those where I think, especially the first half, it was quite end to end. We really had to be focused not to be caught out on the counter attack, especially when we were attacking quite a lot as well.
Yeah. We did have a few moments where we probably should have got a few to sort of shut the game down and slow it down in the first half. But it was good that we got that second one in the end. So yeah.
I think we got a little bit of hard work if we had so many chances, but that's the life of a Brentwood Town player at the moment. But for you, on a personal note, how are you finding getting to know your teammates? Obviously, Matt Cripps, centre back, has been with us for years and years.
Yeah.
Max Hudson only came with us in the summer, so how are you finding playing alongside them?
Yeah, I mean, it's been easy. You've got a lot of experience on that back line, a lot of experience in front as well. It's a great bunch of boys. They've welcomed me in, and it's just been easy. From day one, it's been easy. So yeah, just happy to be on board.
Any of the players here that you've played with before, or was it a completely new squad for you?
Yeah, I played with Ade Cole before at Margate, so we've got that partnership. Obviously, I haven't seen him in a while, but he'll be back soon, hopefully, yeah.
And I was just quickly going on to next Saturday, we're at 100 Potters Bar. It's a final home game of the year, so it's important for us to go out on the high, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Even on a personal note, I used to play for them, so I'm urging to get those 3 points and another clean sheet.
Full time here at the arena, it finishes Brentwood Town 2, #United 0. Goals from Kaimani Thomas and Danny Ogunlay sealed the deserved 3 points for the Blues this afternoon. Let's take a look at the league table. Today's victory strengthens Brentwood Town's group on second place, although Chatham Town's continued involvement in the FA Trophy means they now have 3 games in hand over the Blues. The Chats' win over Plymouth Parkway in the Trophy today also means our scheduled fixture with them on Saturday the 10th of January will need to be rearranged. Keep an eye out on our socials for further details. #United remain 19th, but will take encouragement from a strong and disciplined defensive display as they look to pull themselves clear of the relegation zone. A huge thank you to everyone who came down to the arena to show your support. We really do appreciate it, and thank you also to those for watching from home. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Brentwood Town TV and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of Brentwood Town action this season. We'll see you next Saturday back at home against Potters Bar Town. Come on, you Blues.